I got plenty of room to launch. Nice. All right, we're going fishing tomorrow. Just had a striper busting a shad at the surface here. I just cast in a little shad and is this still on? Yeah. Yes. I'm hand lining in. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, you got a striper. Sun hasn't even risen. And there you go. I didn't get skunked on Lake Mead. And there it is. So begins a day on Lake Mead. Hi, D-Rock here. Welcome to the channel. I hope you all are well. It has been a year and a half since I've been on Lake Mead. The lake's finally come up enough. The launch ramp at Echo Bay is open for the minute. And I'm back on the water. The striper are busting the surface. And I've already caught one. This is a fantastic way to start the day. My first time back on Lake Mead in almost 2 years. Look at that, beautiful. So what will the day bring? I don't know. I am super stoked to be back out here. I'm going to do some trolling, some casting, the usual, and see what happens. All I know is that I have not been skunked. So that's a good way to start the day. This is early September. There's a little moon up last night. Currently the water temperature is 82 degrees, and look at the striper under the boat. I could drop a spoon right now and I'd just bust them. All right, so I'm using, this is a Shad Wrap number 5. I'm gonna just troll around this area for a second. I mean, I just launched the boat, and there were plenty of small striper in the area. I mean, I didn't even have to troll, I could just cast and I caught one. So I'm gonna take a little troll through the area and see what happens. Oh, just got a hit, and I got a fish on. There we go, that's simple. You got a fish on already. Go. They're small, but they're feisty. These are great eating size too. There's a boil right off this point right here. They are just busting the shad. Listen to that. Oh, fish on. Look at that school underneath the boat. Oh, no. Oh, fish on. Oh. Ooh, man, you should see them. There's just swarms of them down there. Boy, what a way to return to Lake Mead. Good Lord. And get 100 yards from the... Oh, no way. One after the other. Oh, man. They're everywhere. This one. Ooh. Oh. Ooh, what do we got here? It's a striper. This one's got some heart, man, let me tell you. This one. Oh. Yeah, that's happening, man. All right, they've calmed down. They're still around, but boiling's pretty much stopped anyway, at least right here. Yeah, they're down. Oh, they're in here. They're hanging on the bottom. See if we can yank something out of here. Never know, right? 20 minutes ago it was war back here. Oh, there it is. Fish one. Yeah, they're still back here. They couldn't resist. Couldn't resist. Look at that. Oh yeah. Look at them down there. Look at that school right there. Right on the bottom. All right, this is just a little cotton Cordell spoon. If I go back over there and drop this, oh dang, they're right behind the boat again. Look at these schools. Look at this. They're hanging on the bottom now, so I mean, this is what I do. I'm like Powell in the wintertime. I just drop these spoons down there on top of the school and they just can't take it. Well, let's see if this does anything. Oh, got it. Got it. Yeah, got a fish on. Fish on the spoon. Feisty. Wow. See? Hit that little cotton Cordell. They're down there deep. They're 30 feet down. That was crazy. I was not expecting that this morning. That's what I'm talking about. I feel like Lake Mead just embraced me and gave me a pat on the shoulder and said, "Welcome back, D-Rock. It's been a minute. We're glad to see you. Check this out." That's what I feel like just happened. All right, I'm about to pass over a few of them. See if we can get a hit right here. Come on. Oh, there's a hit. There we go. There's a hit. Ah, fish on. Fish on. Oh. They're hanging right by this ledge. It goes from 19 to 40 feet. A nicer one. Nice. That's what I'm talking about. I got some shoulders here. Ooh. lost one yet. All right, there we go. You see, that's a skinny right there. That's not a healthy fish. Oh, fish on. Fish on. This is a different feel here. This one feels like there might be some size to it. It's going straight to the top. Whoa. Whoa. Is this a striper? Yep. It's a striper. Wow. He's maybe that big, but he was a fatty. Yeah, I didn't even get the boat set up before I got into the action. Good Lord, I was stumbling all over the place. Okay, so I think I'm going to head on out of here. I mean, I figure the striper will probably hang out in here all day, maybe. If there's food in here, why move on? I'm going to go explore some other points in the lake and see if we can find anything else going on. Because I mean, I could just stay here all day and probably catch striper. I mean, it's that awesome. But in the spirit of exploration, we're gonna go have a look. So one thing I'm pretty stoked about is this year I switched out the gas tank on my boat, and I've got a 40 horsepower pushing. This is a little 17-foot center console. It's pretty light. I don't go very fast, but I can go long distances and it sips gas. But I had a 6.5 gallon tank on board, and I switched it out to a 9 gallon tank. So now, and I carry spares, I can do a lot of traveling. So this is very exciting. Winds are supposed to be light today, 10, 11 miles per hour. Hopefully that stays true. And I think the high, excuse me, 95, 100, I don't know, one of those. So it's going to get warm. All right, let's go do a little riding. It's been a minute since I've been out here, so go have a look, see what's happening. One thing I look for when I'm riding around is birds. I see a bunch of birds hanging out on the surface, grebes I think. That's kind of like an indication that there's some fish over there. And usually it works out, not all the time, but whenever I see birds kind of concentrated, I always go to that area and do a little graphing and riding around and see what's happening, because they're there for a reason. So just off the bow, there's a bunch of grebes out here. So I'm just gonna do a slow roll in this direction, and maybe I'll do some trolling right here. All right, I'm gonna slow troll into the birds here as I get closer to shoreline. I'm about 50 feet of water, and this is a Lunker Hunt Impact / 12, so this will go down 12, maybe 15 feet. It doesn't go down that deep, but I'm gonna put this in the water. I've had some success with this particular lure, and I don't have any downriggers, so I can't get real deep, but I haven't really had to out here yet. I know a lot of people do that, but I've had some pretty decent success, 40 and up, but just depends on the variables, right? See if anything's happening out here. Boy, I don't really think there's anything I can do for the rest of the day that'll top this morning. Holy moly, was that incredible. Oh man, there's a huge boil going on right off the bow, right up here. Oh no. They're right there in front of me. They're right there. Look at it. Look at it. All right, I got a heavy spoon. Watch this. Come on. They're right there. I'm right on top of them. Oh, fish on. Oh, yeah. Woo! Yeah, they're here. They're moving pretty quick. They're back behind the boat. You get back there with that spoon. Yeah, fish on. Okay, more of the same of this size, but they're still, I mean, they're a hoot, you know? They're everywhere. Yeah. Oh, yeah, gotcha. Oh, it's a huge school. And they're just right behind the boat. Whew, fish on. Oh. What to say? I'm just sitting here, just watching off the bow of the boat. Just this giant boil going on out there. And it makes me remember the cold January days when I've been out here. I've just like trolled from before sunrise to sunset and caught like one fish. It's just crazy. Woo! Well, the striper are not hard to find today. Well, this is the general area where the birds were, so they knew what was going on. All right, I'm gonna move to a Yuzuri 3DB. It's a mouthful, I know, but these lures are devastating, man. I've ripped some serious lips, man, on Lake Powell with these, and I didn't get a chance to really use them on Lake Mead because by the time I got into these, this particular lure, the whole debacle with the lake level dropping and not being able to get back out here, so I haven't used these on Lake Mead yet, but I think I'll have the same results that I had on Lake Powell. So these are a little bit bigger than the Rapala Shad Rap number 5, and they're a little weightier, so it's a better castability, and they troll really well too. So they're just, I mean, I've just actually just licked them on Lake Powell with this particular lure, and they come in different colors too. So we're gonna give it a shot in Lake Mead and see what happens. I like the big eyes on them. I think that's pretty cool. The light tackle, you can really zing these things. Cast great. So I'm gonna get up a little farther in this cove and see if there's anything hanging out in there. All right, we're gonna go back and do a little trolling with that Yuzuri. See if anything's happening back here. Yeah, fish on. Oh, it came to the top. What could that be? Is that a smallie? This is a striper. Maybe a striper. Yep, it's a striper. Striper on that Yuzuri. Fish one again? I didn't hit that. Oh, they're in here. Another striper. That's a bigger one. All right. We're getting a little bigger, right? I mean, hey, I'll take it. Oh, fish on. Oh. Woo! Oh. I think I'm finding some larger striper here. Oh yeah. Run! Nice. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Better, better. Yeah. They're getting healthier. I like this. Fish on. Oh yeah. Striper, baby. Striper everywhere. Fish on. I'm presuming striper. Yes, indeed. Striper it is. Woo, man, they weren't kidding when they said light winds. Should have said no wind, because that's what's happening. Let me tell you, it's getting hot, man. Whew. All right, I'm gonna move around a bit. Get some AC going, good Lord. Man. Folks, not a whole lot going on right now. Midday, things have just kind of off the cliff, but that's probably how it is. Early morning, late afternoon are the best times this time of year. I could be wrong, but it's just kind of what I'm thinking. Speaking of mornings, this morning was absolutely epic for me. It was a great welcome back to Lake Mead. The lures I tried, the Rapala Shad Wrap, the Yuzuri 3DB, even the little spoon, they all did well. Didn't do anything on the big old impact slasher, but you know, that's just the way it goes. That's fishing for you, right? Well, folks, I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm just gonna kind of do a little exploring while I get some time, and then I'm out of here. So thank you all very much for watching. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. It helps very, very, very tremendously, and it's free. More content on the way. Stay tuned, stay safe out there. Tight lines, folks. We'll see you next time. D-Rock out. Adios.